Running through a few areas of admin on the admin menu. User setup, I see that you've got it constructed, but I did try to create a couple of different users and it just didn't work. I'm not sure what's going on here, but I don't believe that's what we had scoped out as how to provide access. But we can talk this through, but this is something that I hadn't seen before. Even though I did choose a multitude of these when I added in the users, when I hit save, I get nothing. And I did see this box here. It says the page at FastCodeBiz says this will save the user. When I hit OK, nothing happens. And I had all the data. So user setup, I guess, needs some work. And then if they're not active, where will they show? Will they show on the user list, or do we have a inactive user list? I'm okay if it's just active users at the top, maybe a small break, and then inactive users at the bottom of the list. That's fine with me, and an ability to delete an old user would be fine also. So that's user setup. Client setup. This at least I can get in and I can check out and see what's going on. All this information is here. Business type, as long as we're able to use the client name and understand what the client long name is, I think that's really the only functionality currently within the system that it pulls. And maybe employee assigned, when we talked about that, the development forum, that might be expanded a bit. But this seems to work fine with regard to the client setup. But I do need to know that the system is pulling from the active list when somebody queries for a client name. This is where it should pull from. Vendor setup, as I said in another video, I don't have the capability here. I don't know where the factory lettering is, the acronyms, and the system doesn't seem to be pulling anything from here at this point in time. Drop down config. I like this. I believe I've said it in the prior one. I'm just concerned that maybe the system isn't pulling from these, and maybe you can give me some feedback as to whether or not they're all being used at this time. I did go into licensor, I think, try to add or delete something. Maybe it wasn't licensor, it was property. Here's property. Oh, licensor property, sorry. Here, under Disney, if I try to get rid of test2 and save, I love this, that it shows what's going to go away or what's going to be added in green. I think that's fantastic. Now when I come back to it, there's test3. I think I got rid of test2. Let me see if I can get rid of test3 now. I think that was it. Test3, close. Okay. Seems that is working. That's great. Then vendor details. I guess that this is really the read-only for somebody. Vendor setup is my ability to actually edit, which I don't have at this point.